once I see it here. So should I get rid of this Instagram thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where are you, sir?
Yeah. Okay. So we're.
Moving from where?
I'm just. It will come up here. It will come up here. Just give me 1 second. All right, guys. Welcome back to this live. We had a little bit of a technical error, but thank you very much for coming back. If you're new, you're joining. Look, we're talking real estate. We're talking Dubai. We're talking life. Anything that you might want to speak about. What I would suggest is
The phone should go to this mic.
here. Oh, right.
We can move this mic.
Hold it here like this.
It's like
How about this? How about this? How about this? Okay, I'll just hold it like this, okay? All right, but what I do is I take live questions as well from agents, investors. Abdullah, I saw your question. Bin Ashraf, I saw your question, but I kind of missed it. I kind of missed out on that question. So what I'd love to do is, guys, if you don't mind asking me
the mic. Here.
this one. Oh, okay. Asking any questions that you have here on the chat. There is a WhatsApp number. You can also join me live, okay? I've got with me live right now Ayman. Ayman, yeah? Is that your full name? Ayman, yeah?
Yes, that's my full name is Ayman Khatib.
All right, Ayman Khatib. Okay, so Ayman Khatib's a young person who's just joined the real estate market in Dubai, but he comes with a ton of experience. Let's get to know him. Then let's try to help him, and hopefully this might be actually helpful for other people as well. So Ayman, give us a little bit of your background. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so basically, and first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure and honor to actually have a conversation with you. And so, my name is Ayman Khatib, and I've lived 17 years in Abu Dhabi. Did my schooling out here.
Okay, nice.
And then I moved back to India and started my career over there and learned the sales grind over there.
Okay.
And I'm from Mumbai.
Wow.
So when you're in Mumbai and you get the training in sales, they literally grind you and they literally shove it up your throat, if you can say that way.
Right.
And
It's survive or sink. Swim or sink.
hello?
Yeah, it's sink or swim in over there, yeah?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then I moved back to Oman for 3 years. Over there, I joined a digital marketing agency.
Okay.
I was working as a business development officer over there.
Okay.
For 3 years. So that helped me get a know about digital marketing as a skill as well.
Very nice.
And over the past 10 years, what I have learned is that I can literally sell anything,
Good.
offline or online.
Okay, very good.
That has been my niche.
Okay.
And the problem right now, what I'm facing is that I'm new to real estate, and it is no rocket science, but then it's not that easy as well. If someone wants to invest around 2 million, 3 million with you, they wouldn't just go ahead right with you and get in bed with you. They'll do their due diligence. They'll go through many agents. And the problem what I'm facing right now is that my firm is working on a procedure that you make content through us. We'll support you to make your videos. We'll support you to do the digital marketing, but then you'll have to generate your own leads.
Okay.
So I'm finding that as a very stumble upon it. Like I'm not able to crack that.
Okay. Okay. That's I understand. I understand. And in India, what were you working with? What kind of company were you working with in India?
So my first job was in Nowflow Technology, and this was a firm, a startup basically, that started a website that you can generate just by sending an SMS
Okay.
on their number and with your certain details, and within 2 to 3 minutes, your website is generated.
Right. Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah,
So you were a salesperson there,
yeah. I was a sales consultant. Yeah.
and then more recently in India.
More recently, then I had worked 3 years for restaurants.
Okay.
And then I moved to Oman,
Okay.
where I did 3 years in a digital marketing agency.
Okay.
And then I moved back to India for 2 years. That was the last recent job,
Okay.
and that was an interior decor company.
Okay. And your interior decor. Did you do well there?
Top architects of India and interior designers,
Okay.
and I was able to crack deals with the biggest agencies out there. Like, for example, if you know Antila, one of the most expensive homes in the world of Mr. Ambani,
Yes, yes, yes.
and
Yeah, I
we
was. I have not been invited there yet, so I don't
inshallah soon,
know.
inshallah.
Right. So,
So
what did you do some work for them
no, so the architect, Talati and partner, I was the one who was able to crack a deal with them for my company, with the first deal with them
in Oman?
in India, back in India. The last two were also in India.
Very good. Okay. And in Dubai, where are you focusing in real estate? Are you doing off plan? Are you doing mansions? Are you doing Palm
So
Jumeirah?
open. Like I'm open to all the options. My company has kept it that way that we are not focusing on particular aspects. We are open for off plan. We are open for rentals. We are open for leasing. We are open for commercials.
Okay.
Ready to
But
move in. Yeah.
and you're focusing in one developer, two developers.
So I'm focusing on Aldar for now,
Okay.
and we are tied up with around 22 developers.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Good. Good.
my
Good. Good.
top favorite is Aldar.
Okay, I think that's to do because you were born and raised in Abu Dhabi, and they're like
Yeah.
the, and they're a great developer, right? Alhamdulillah. Okay, but this call's not about them, so we're not going to talk about them. But I'm going to talk about you. Look, first of all, let me start by saying, and how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Okay, at 28 years of age, the amount of work that you've done in sales in India, like in Mumbai, like a place where, mashallah, like that place, I can just imagine how challenging and competitive it is, right? And then to work in Oman, I think from a sales perspective, you're a star. Like I don't know, were you doing and hitting your targets at these places?
Yes, I was definitely hitting my targets.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah, yeah, you sound like somebody who would be hitting their targets. You definitely sound like somebody. You don't sound like, for lack of another word, somebody who would not be hitting their targets. Okay, so from a sales perspective, you've got it completely down. You're okay. Mashallah. Like any company in Dubai should be very happy to have you walk in and say, look, you're hired.
Yes.
The thing is, you've got to be trained though. Part of that training is the company's responsibility, part of it is yours. And I personally believe you're taking the role, the lead to train yourself. Now, with respect to content, let's address this content thing, right? Okay, I'm going to say this to you. I was talking about this on my live earlier, and I said this: swim with the stream. Don't swim against the stream.
Okay.
So whatever you do, whether it's in real estate, life, your work or hard work should feel focused and inspired. If you feel that you're swimming against the stream, you're not going to get results out of it. Like, it's great. Like, there were a lot of people out there, like, Gary Vee and Grant, and, grind it, get the social, create social media content. Fine, I get it. Everybody should do it. No problem. But it might not be for everybody. Do you understand what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
If it's not for everybody, you can't push everybody in to do it. Like, social media is not the only way to lead generate today. There's advertisements that you can put in social media. There's content you can create. Fine, I get it. There's people you can meet. There's people you can meet in clubs, such as community clubs, capital clubs, so on and so forth. So to lead generate, if somebody doesn't feel comfortable, you can wait till the horses and the cows come home at night, but they're not going to do it with inspiration. And I've learned this the hard way. I try to tell people in my company as well, hey, no, you should go out there, let's create some content with you. Hey, some people are not meant to do it. They don't want to do it. How are you going to get somebody who's never spoken on camera, doesn't like to be doing that, is a little bit shy in person, and now you want him to create content for the world to see?
And sell products worth 2 million.
Yeah, and you're going to, yes, you're right. And you're going to have them, you're going to be like 1 year just trying to get them to come out of their shell of shyness. And the other person's been doing social media for 1 year, and they're like, no. See, it's very simple. Don't care what people think. Just go and do it. Listen, we're humans. We were conditioned in a way to care about what people think. So the first negative comment is going to have an effect. It had an effect on me. I think I was thinking about the first negative comment for 3 days. So if you want to take somebody who's never done social media, never spoken publicly, and say, no, you must create content, Bismillah. Here's the camera, go and do it. And if they feel like doing it, if they want to do it, and if they naturally take to it, you will see them grow. If you don't naturally take to it, it will be an errand, a chore, a destructive thing for that person, because every day they'll feel scared about doing it. So then I say, don't make them do it. If you're not feeling inspired to doing something, don't do it. It becomes more difficult. It becomes challenging. There's other ways to lead generate. Now, I'm going to address something else for you. When you're so there's I say to people, there's 3 areas that they should be focusing in Dubai when they're trying to do real estate. One is their own life. I think you figured out, or you're leading a fairly disciplined life by what you've told me about yourself. So I don't think I need to tell you about, hey, listen, no late nights, get to the office the first person, leave the office as the last person. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you this, because I think you're already doing this because you come from the school of sales and you've done well in competitive markets. So that's fine. The other thing I'm going to tell you is that you need to learn about real estate processes.
Real estate
Processes.
processes.
How to sell off plan, how to sell resale, how to help a tenant. Like, imagine if you don't know how to do a rental and your buyer asks you, hey, will you be able to rent my apartment after you've sold it and it's handed over after 3 years? And you're like, hey, I don't do rentals. He's like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Or if you tell them, like, I don't know how to, listen, you don't need to do rentals. You need to be able to figure out how to rent their apartment, rent their villa, rent their mansion. So you need to have exposure in all those areas, even if you do only a few. Like, I don't do rentals today, but doesn't mean I didn't do rentals in the earlier days.
Yes.
So what you've got to do is put your finger, and now this is going to be a little bit, like, people will disagree with this, but you've got to get wider exposure than only one developer.
Okay.
Because
so I shouldn't focus on just one developer.
no, you should, because you're going too thin. First of all, just one developer means that you're stuck with only the inventory they have.
They have.
Number 2, you're not learning about other things in Dubai real estate. You're not learning about other locations. Okay, so if I tell you that particular developer, whichever you're focusing on, if I tell you, hey, what about this other location I'm also considering, and you know
And
next
then I'm
to,
just numb over there, so that would be a very bad remark.
exactly right, you can't even speak about that other area.
Yeah.
So you've got to be learning in all those areas. You've got to be visiting those areas. You've got to be visiting those developers. Now, I agree, you've got to focus on one developer to get the sales going. I get it. I like doing that. You can be like completely, what do you call it, focus driven, and I like that. I don't mind that. I've done that in the past. I stuck to one building in one area, ended up selling 13 apartments. Great. It's good it's good, but it doesn't grow you long term. So yes, you focus in one area, but take out one day a week to go to other developers.
Perfect.
Visit them.
That makes sense. That really
Right?
makes
Take out. Now what's going to happen is, risk is from Allah.
Bishop.
And what can happen is, a client comes in, he didn't buy from your primary developer, but you said, hey, listen, I can even show you that other developer. You show it to them, and it was written for you to get the sale there. Boom.
Boom.
So you just go in, at least once a week, you should be out of the offices, visiting these other developers, understanding them. Once a week, you should be working for free. Anybody senior in your office who's got 3 to 5 years experience, you should be helping them with their deal, with no commission share necessary. You should be
so
saying,
that is one of the problems I needed to address as well. Can I go ahead with it?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the problem is that the firm I've joined is like, it's 2 years on the line now.
Sure,
And the most experienced person is the boss himself.
sure.
He's a genius, mashallah.
Okay.
But he's too busy and I cannot just, go to him all the time.
No, you don't need to go to him all the time.
Yeah, and the other employees, they too are just 6 months, 8 months on the line, and
Fine.
unfortunately, they haven't been able to crack their deals as well as of now.
Fine, no problem. You've got two options. Stay with the firm and find other mentors outside in your areas.
Yeah,
Make
I've been doing
friends.
that. The building I work in, I've been going to different sales agents and
Yeah.
just pestering them and
Make
trying to
friends.
get them water, trying to get them juice or something, and we get.
Don't get the water and juice, okay? You're not the office boy, but what you do is instead you talk to them and say, look, if you're busy on a viewing, if you're too busy other places, I'll do the viewing for you.
Okay.
So you just tell them, I'll go and do the viewing for you. Your client's your client. I don't need any money out of it. Learn to help them.
Really, that's gold. That's gold. Thank you
Right?
so
You
much.
just go and tell them like, listen, you've got a listing. Can I also list it? And if I get a lead, I will take very small commission, whatever you want to give me. Right? So
Okay,
you
I'm
just
open to anything. Yeah.
just you start listing good properties, start working with other mentors who are senior. If you need to go to another company, go to another company, but you can find other senior mentors as well who are willing to help you with the work that you need to do. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
So one is figure out your life. Two is learn real estate processes in Dubai. How do you do that? You've got to get involved in more than a few transactions. And number three is learn the communities, learn the areas, learn the places that you're going to. Right? So learn different areas, visit developers, other top developers, visit other top communities. Your schedule should be full of this. So if you're not creating content, that's fine. And now I'm going to come back to the content. Like if you really, if you want to create content, like look, it's not very difficult. You can go to Jumeirah Village Circle. I'm just taking one name. Hold your phone, take a friend with you, drive around and say, today I'm just driving around Jumeirah Village Circle. Let me just show you what it looks like. And in your bio put, hey, if you'd like to talk to me and like to buy a property, just let me know and get in touch with me. So all you did was actually make a video of Jumeirah Village Circle. You don't need to actually even edit it. Just put it on Instagram. Then go to Creek Harbor, make a video, drive around. Go to downtown, just make a video, drive around. Give it 5 minutes. The thing is, if you don't want to be online, you don't want to show your face, if you're shy, whatever the reason is, you could create that.
I've gone past that, and I've decided that I'm ready to be online now.
Look, you can do it, but you can even do it without showing your face. You can just
Yeah.
advertise properties, you can advertise areas, you can advertise communities. But the thing is, you've got to dive in and be organized. So one day a week, you go to other developers. One day a week, just dedicate to helping other senior agents. Doesn't matter which, your company, outside company, doesn't matter, right? You've got to get innovative with this. Like, if your boss is busy, that's fine. Just go to another company and talk to them. You don't have to switch companies, just talk to another company and
No,
say,
I've decided to give my loyalty to this company for now.
yeah, just stay with the company, but learn from somebody else outside. Who cares?
Yes. Yes.
Right? Who cares? Just learn from somebody else outside. Stay with your own company. Just learning from your boss will be very happy.
The first person I'm learning from is a professional himself, Mr. Fahad. So I'm very glad to be.
There you go. There you go. So I'm very happy for you. Get these three things sorted out and you'll see deals coming through to you. You've been only 20 days. I've seen agents struggle for the first 1 month to 3 months and then they get the hang of it. You only need about 2 or 3 deals maximum to know what's going on. You're not going to become an expert overnight, but people become experts by doing a lot of work, right? You got to get in there to get a lot of experience. That's how you're going to stop becoming an expert. And people and buyers who come to you will be like, okay, we will take your advice. Does that make sense?
Perfect.
Good. Okay, so thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys can also call in to take out questions and ask your questions.
I'd like to say one thing to you, Mr. Fahad.
Sure.
If it's okay. And guys, this is not a paid paid PR or something. I really mean it. Thank you for this conversation. It
You're
has
welcome.
literally boosted me and has given me my new task list for the next 3 months. And
mashallah.
I will follow through this, and I will give you an update of how you have helped me
Lovely.
emerge and grow as a real estate broker.
Lovely.
In UAE.
Lovely. I love,
And
I love,
I
I
hope
love
Allah
the
gives you
kind comments.
best. He gives you and your team and your family the best of dunya and akhirah. inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. All the best, all the best.
Thank you so
Do
much.
very well. All right, okay. Take care. Bye bye. All right, guys. If you are interested, there is a number here. WhatsApp. You can get in touch with us. We are live. I can actually help you if you've got any questions coming in. I'm happy to take them through. Okay. So let's go through the last bit. Okay. If you're an investor, if you're a real estate agent, guys, the best thing to do is get into the market. Just get in. You will make missteps. Nobody knows how everything is from day one. Everybody's got to learn. Everybody's got to learn. Like my team, bless them, experts at what they do, I'm sure they had to learn somewhere, right? I can't operate a camera, they can. But it's not like the first time they held the camera and they're like automatically they knew what to do. Was it like that? Was it like that? No, yes. Oh, one of them says it was like that. Like he was born with the camera. Like the moment he was born, he was like a small baby. His mother or father gave them a digital camera. And they knew exactly what to do. Actually, when you were born, it wasn't digital cameras, right? There was like the regular cameras that my father used to have. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody who came online. Watch. If there was any help, alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you guys. If there's any help that I've provided, then I'm really happy. All the best. Until next time. Bye-bye.